poked through, and I don't use them that much. So I'm like, God damn it, what's that all about?
Oh, like the tip of the poker is poking through the actual silicone?
Yeah. So no, that's not gonna work anymore.
Poke through. And I don't use them.
That ain't working no more. Jibbity-dibbity-doo.
Jibbity-dibbity-doo-dah. I think that means we're live.
I think so too, man. I better check out what's up. Anybody in the chat? That's when I know we're live.
Nope.
Yep.
None of them.
No,
None of
not
them
yet.
showed up this week.
What's that?
None of them showed up this week.
That's right. He's taking a week off, man. chocolate milk ain't
chocolate
taking
milk
the
is
off.
there. All right, chocolate milk. Thanks for saving us.
We can always count on chocolate milk. Hallelujah.
I was like, oh fuck, they're
Everybody
gone, Jerry.
This really is just Troy and Jerry. That's funny,
Troy
man.
and Jerry.
What the hell happened, man? Troy and Jerry on their own.
That's funny shit.
Oh fuck. Thank you, chat. So chocolate milk, 7 day. What's up? What's up, Ben? Monster?
Robert.
Steven.
Morning View. Z Puss. Single Malt. Sloth is in the house.
Love that one, man. I laugh every time I see that shit.
Yeah.
Robert Lerman.
Steven Sweeney.
Morning View. Monsters hanging.
The weekend officially begins. Oh, look at this. I got 2 bowlers to choose from. Jerry, I don't know how this happened. Like, what?
Where's the white one from? I know that other one.
It's this. So the white debowler.
Oh, that's the one you've had forever.
Yeah, well, not forever. I've had a bunch of other debowlers, but I got the white one specifically for videos. I remember I had a red one, and one day I was like, holy shit, I should have like a debowler cam, like a dedicated, like a separate camera just for the debowler always. You know, and that was actually the original like switch cam idea.
That was one of my favorite cams, by the way.
And
the bowler cam was awesome.
Right? I wanted a white one. So it would the ABV, so you could see the color of the ABV.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I got the white debowler.
Yeah.
Yo, we got a Blake in the house.
This is a Blake day. Liquid's here.
I haven't seen Blake in a couple days. I miss him. Miss you, Blake.
Is that Harry Seekin? Is that what Seekin? I like that, man.
Harry Seekin.
Yeah, man. What's up, Ray Craven?
Pardon your French.
Craven Raven.
Or wash your fucking mouth, John.
You crack me up, bro. All right. I think I got this dab loaded. Guys, I'm going to start off with a dab today, man. That's how it's going.
You're starting with a dab.
Starting with a dab and a bowl.
Is that the Perf Go Perk?
Yeah.
Pearl?
Yeah, I'm going to have one more hit in here before I got to clean it. Because I've been nasty bad to my peak. I'm not even going to show you this thing. You would kick me off the show. Not going to show you, just going to hit it and clean it.
I got to replace my Puffco atomizer still, and I'm sad about it, but I got to do it because right now it's failing the reach test in an unnatural way because it's broken.
Yeah, you didn't get a new one yet?
No, I didn't buy a new one.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, mine just started working again.
Yours had a problem?
Remember on the show, I was cleaning it with that glass cleaner, the dark crystal, and then after the show, I went to hit it and it was shorted. I was like, oh, fuck. Because, all that liquid went over and I did way too much. The whole thing went out. And I was like, fuck, I broke it. And I came back 3 days later and it started working again.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I was stoked.
That's good.
Wish that had happened to you.
Well, I'll replace it. It's just not on the priority list right now. I got a lot of shit to do, Jerry. It's on the list.
All right.
It's on the list. I'm gonna vape a bowl.
Cheers, guys.
I'm gonna start vaping this blue candy. It's like Blue Dream and Runts, or I don't know what it is.
That sounds good.
Cotton candy, or maybe cotton candy and Blue Dream. It's pretty nice.
Sounds really good.
My other strain is GMO, and once I start vaping the GMO,
lights out.
Well, it's not like lights out. I just get like slow stoned.
Yeah.
Like when you eat too much and masturbate multiple times in a row, and then you're just like, That's what the
all
GMO.
That without weed.
That's what the
great.
GMO.
Just for GMO, man. I love it. That's funny, man.
The GMO does some shit. The GMO.
I'll say.
We'll get that out though. I'm gonna vape on this with my terp torch.
Yeah, thanks, Liquid.
Vat bonging. I need to get that vat bong in the house. Need to get mine.
The middle one's static, and the other two are fucking around. Dude, you will love this, man. All right, guys. So the other night, I couldn't sleep. I was up till a stupid hour thinking about this fucking train set. And I was trying to, I was having problems with the back train staying on. And so I figured I'd figure that shit out. But what really got me stoked is I had this idea for what to do with the vapes and the train and the track and all that. And I was literally up for a good hour and a half just thinking about that and things. So anyway, I came in here and got excited. I said, oh, check it out. And I started fucking with shit. And I can't do it with the track. The track, I either don't have enough of a track or it's not curvy enough to do it. So I'm kind of bummed because at the end of the day, I tore some shit up. So now I got to rebuild it. And that's something we'll try to do over the weekend or something like that. So,
wait, so the cool thing you showed me with your train, you can't show the world now because you tore it all down?
I didn't. Well, I could never do it live. That was just a recording. But well, we're working on the live thing. I have the recording to kind of show off and do like on Instagram and shit like that. But I want to get the live thing going, and I have somebody who said they might help. So we'll see.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
But yeah, so no, I don't. But we're gonna have some fun with that long term, man. So we'll see. We'll get it going soon. So dang it, we'll get it.
We had some good talks in the Discord about like automated train, how awesome it would be to like have like one like a tanker car with nugs, you know, that could like pull up and like drop like a bottom dumping, like drop a nug into a grinder and have it
Yes.
have the train go down and have like a different car like pick up the ground material and have it go back up and drop it in your bowl. How cool would it be?
That would be dope.
Pranav is the man to do it, man.
We should build it. Pranav, are you here yet? We should do that, man. Let's build
that.
Pranav
in the chat.
I don't know.
Dadlife might be able to do it. Dadlife has a killer setup on his terp torch. Have you seen Dadlife's terp torch setup?
Do tell. No, what's going on over there?
Dadlife, man, Dadlife has his terp torch dangling from the ceiling like a fucking microphone of a boxing ring on like pulleys, and he like pulls it down and it's all like counterbalanced, so it's all just like floating. So he lifts it up and it stays there. He pulls it down, it stays there. He just like pulls it down and puts it in his bong and hits it and then lifts it back up and goes on his way.
Dude, I love that, man.
Right?
I didn't get all out with the pulleys, but I did that with my VripTech heat wand a couple years ago. It's on my Instagram where I it's on this right here actually, where I ran the wire up underneath between the shelving and then just dropped that sucker down. And then my hardest part was what to do with it when it's dangling. He knows this. He fixed it with the pulleys. I wish I'd done that. I just kind of rigged some fucking system to kind of hook it onto. But dude, I want to see that pulley system, man. That's cool as shit. Yeah, because that's the biggest problem with the VripTech is there's a lot of work to use it. And the torch fixes a lot of that with the stand. But that's a cool setup, man. We got to see that. We got to see that. Yeah, man, you with us, Troy? Did that do it for you?
Can't find my water.
Can't find your Wawa?
Yeah.
You're going to need it tonight.
I am going to need it tonight. I have tea, but I need water. I'll be right back. Talk for me, would you?
You did what? He wants me to talk while I'm about to die. You know, this is going to buzz in a minute, so... no, I don't think so, man. It's that thing. This is.
I didn't go far.
If it is, I've been wearing it backwards forever, man. Because it's always all of these shirts have it on the front. I got one with an Adidas, one with a Nike, and a Reebok. I think it's kind of funky. That's what I think, Lab Pong. But I've put on some shirts backwards before.
Back.
Oh, Choo Choo. Choo Choo got the taffy bowl. All right, man. Dude, it's yes, that thing is finally
they're rolling out.
I think it's available on the website. I just got my first ones to look at today, and I haven't pulled them out yet, but there's only going to be a limited amount for, you know, because Chinese New Year's coming up, and that's going to fuck everybody up with that and all the problems. But yeah, get one, man. They're great. I'm glad you dig it, Choo Choo. I'm telling you, man, fucker's phenomenal.
It's a neat little vape. I love the vapor from it. You know, it puts out vapor that a lot of previous vaporizers promised to put out that never did.
Right.
You know, it puts out what the MV1 used to put out without the inconsistency.
Right.
It hits like a Firefly 2 without having to learn to ride the unicycle.
There you go.
You just fucking push the button and hit it.
Yep.
And it rips. It's hard to make it fail.
Well said, bro.
It's a cup.
I said this. Yeah. What's that?
It's a cup.
Yeah, it's a cup, man.
That's the only.
What's that?
It's a cup.
Yeah, man. That's going to be interesting for some people. Some people are going to have problems with that, and I just keep telling them, don't worry about it, man. Just enjoy the world-class vaporizer on the bottom of it. It's cool, man. In fact, I should break mine out here pretty soon. But no, you had said so. Yeah, I've been saying that for a bit too, Troy. I feel the same way. It's what as far as the vapor experience, the whole vapor experience, it's what the Ghost was trying to do and was close to.
It was close. It was close. I think they had like it was like a mechanical intolerance. There's some sort of flaw in their design that caused inconsistencies in their performance, and no matter how much they tweaked it, they couldn't get the vape to perform repeatedly, consistently for every single vape that came off their line. That's what bit them in the ass.
No, you're right. There were inconsistencies, man. And
Jerry, is your shirt on backwards?
That's what somebody asked. I don't think so. There's no tag here, and I have several others like this.
Can you try it on the other way and see if it looks different?
No, I'm telling you, there's a tag. There's a tag back here. There's shit on the back.
Okay. Because the logo is also like up a little high, so it kind of seems like it's one of those.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. It looks like that today. It's kind of weird. If it is on backwards, I've had a lot of people let me do it. Quite frankly, some that should have said something. That's funny, man. Or maybe I'm wearing them all backwards.
I didn't mean to bring it up. But no,
somebody out there did it, man. Yeah, so break it out, right? So, because I was gonna pack some. Oh, I did pack this. I need to hit that. The one that I want to use. Let's see. There's. Where did I just put it somewhere?
What are you saying?
Funny, man. Here's the one I want to use.
I can't hear what you're saying.
They told me to break it out, and I was like, yeah, let's break it out, man. Break it out.
Is it charged?
I hope so. I think, yeah, I think so. Although that I have it, let's see. I got to remember how to check the battery. I think, yeah, that looks charged. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun with that. That's awesome. I wasn't totally sure you could buy it now. That's great, man. But if Choo Choo's got one, that makes sense, man. He's the jack.
Nice. I'm looking forward to getting my production model as well.
Yeah. Now this is not production, but yeah, my first production. You'll get one real soon. But anyhow, you know, guys. So anyhow, the point is, what I was gonna say was, yeah, this thing does what a lot we're trying to do, and it does some things differently. There's reasons for it. And this one, the heater was worked on by Jorge from Minivap. So I knew that going in before I ever hit it, and I have pretty high expectations because of it. And man, it delivers. So yeah, I'm stoked. We'll break that out a little bit. So anywho, breaking out all these new toys on a consumerism evening.
With a seed vault.
Well, this is the biggest container I have, and I got a half ounce of this shit, and I needed to break out the big boy. So there we go. How about that? So anyhow, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. No.
So you wanna introduce our topic?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay, we'll
I
wait a
think
little
I'm
bit. Then.
gonna have another bowl. Do you guys know what consumerism is? I mean, not in the general sense.
I don't know if I know in the classic sense. I mean, I just know what I think of it. What do you mean, like a definition or?
Like, well, when I think about it, I think about the grind and like the way that society breeds humans to perpetually buy things.
Yeah.
Like the humans that have habits of just going to the Walmart and buying things, like retail therapy.
That's how I think of it.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to.
Culture of it. It's a culture of consuming.
We're not both sporting our new Brilliant cut. Do you have your new Brilliant cut?
No, not yet. Did you get
Okay.
yours?
No, not yet either.
Yeah, I think it's on the way.
If you had your new Brilliant cut right now, I would probably get so mad and end the show. I'm just kidding. Probably not though. Kind of.
That's great. I think I saw a picture of it.
Yeah, a few people have received theirs.
Okay. Cool.
They look nice. They look nice.
Well, listen, guys at Brilliant Cut, I hope you're listening. Send mine first. Let's fuck with Troy. Shit, man. All right, so
I don't like this plan.
I've seen it, but I haven't I don't have it. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm really excited about it. I want that little spiky debowler thing too. You've got one of those, right?
Which ones?
The one that they made.
One that who made?
Didn't these guys make one?
Oh, for the Dynavap.
Yeah, those kind of things. Did they make one for that?
Yeah, the Dynavap debowler.
Yeah, I want one of those things. I think they're going to send that with.
That's a handy piece. That's a handy piece.
So anyhow, back to this. I'm just loading this up. The cup goes in here, and then the vapor travels up the stem. I like the pointy mouthpiece. It has a flat one. You can just take the mouthpiece out and put a flat one in. I kind of like the pointy one better personally, but the flat one looks more cuppy. And then you got 4 temperatures. They're all by those 4 lights there, right there. You can see them on 1. I like to start on 2, just because I'm that way. But like the guy who makes these never goes past 2 for the most part. I start on 2 and go all the way up. And then when it's ready, this is kind of cool, guys. You just click the button, and then it blinks and turns green. And when it goes green, it's time to hit it. There it goes. There it's green. I clicked it a second time. So and then it's an auto hit. So now it's off. It waits for you to hit, starts paying attention when you do, and then when you let off, it cuts down. So my hits look like this. I push the button. And then it stops. And it's fucking done. In fact, while we're doing this, I should transfer my tea because it's not super hot. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, it was impressive. For some reason, I can never pour liquid out of a mug. It always like somehow travels down the side of the mug and down my arm.
You got to really commit. I did get 2 drops here, but if you don't just go hard, yeah, you'll get dribble everywhere, man.
Okay, that's probably
it is. It's an attitude.
It's not like a precision thing. Yeah.
No.
That makes sense.
This is not the best looking drink to have in a clear cup, but
well.
Anywho, then
I remember you carried that everywhere in Vegas, and every time we walked into a new place, they'd make you pour it out.
And it was always water. Just running around with a cup of water, you know?
Yeah, I remember. I remember it was water.
Now, there's 4 holes here, all the same for a stir tool that it comes with. Just one tool, but you can put it in when you want. And I stir all the time because this is what I do. But you don't have to. Like if you're cool with going the spent taste route for a hit sooner, You don't have to stir. It'll eventually even out in here, but that's just me being goofy. So
Goofy.
anyway, goofy. I am goofy, man. I've started paying attention to the way I vape, and I'm like, man, I don't have to do this. Although I did have a really cool bowl on this the other day. I'm fucking around with comfort, man. Like I'm really trying to find comfortable vapor and just taking my time finding the real sweet spot for how strong can I get but super comfy, or what does it look like, or where can I, where are the boundaries? And so I started a bowl on this one the other night on my herborizer at 650, and then from there it just went down every couple of hits. So I took a hit at 650, then dropped it down to 625, took a hit, then down to 600, then down to 550 or something like that, and hung out there for a while. And then I don't remember if I brought it back up for a final one, but it was really cool because the taste pretty much stayed throughout the whole bowl, and it was consistent. It was more like it was a way to kind of get a more consistent bowl instead of like this whole curvy thing. It was like, gee, you start here and kind of slope backwards instead of starting here and crushing up, So I don't know. I hadn't done that a whole lot. It was kind of fun. I'm gonna change the temp to 3 now.
Whenever you're illustrating lines of a graph with your hand, you have to make the sound. You gotta sound effects are really important. Really important. Production value right there. Sound effects. We'll fix it in editing. Somebody can come along and add the line post production.
We'll get that on the cut.
Just add that line. Add the to graph out Jerry's.
You guys seeing this? It's fucking crazy, man. I need
all in a cup.
Bowl in a cup, man. Why not a keg? Lab pong. You can do it, bro. You just take this little puck out. Oh, you can get to see that.
Take the puck out.
Check this out.
You can get it in the puck version without the cup.
Yeah.
So
you don't have to have the cup.
Paper puck.
You can just roll the puck if you want. And I think they've got one with a shorter stem of their gun. I've got one. It'll be there. But you can just roll with this if you want. And then it's just a weird looking mouthpiece, as opposed to a weird looking cup. So, but no, there you go. So you can put that puck on anything you want.
All right. I'm going to hit this Terp Torch. I got the new Terp Torch bowl, Jerry.
Oh, yeah, right on. How do you like it? Does it hit differently, you think? Or is it just really cool?
I love it.
That's awesome, man.
I got lost in a little throat singing. It's not frosted on the inside, so it no longer sands down the tip of my titanium Terp Torch, and it no longer sticks when I try to spin. It's like when I'm rotating, it spins nice and smoothly. Whoop. There. Yeah, see, it spins nice and smoothly inside the bowl without ever having to lift it up a little bit.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah, this is totally made for me. Like
that sounds like a big improvement.
My twisty technique. Cheers.
But between the rubies in that bowl, it's probably totally different. I need to get both. I'm gonna have to snag a bowl, and then where should I get some rubies, man? Oh, watch your cord. It was on the tip there.
You got your rubies from Puff It Up.
Is he selling them?
Yeah.
Sweet. I saw him burning them. I wouldn't know if he's selling them. So sweet. I'm gonna holler at Randy. Give me some rubies from Randy. Get a cap for this and use it for your weed. Right on, man. The weird wire screen. Were you gonna talk about this or something else? You must be talking about something else. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Something else. Yeah, man. That's pucked up. I like it, man. That's true. You could, Charlie. Anyhow, I'm now on 4, so I'm gonna finish this puppy off in a hit or two. This is the final. It's got decent airflow too. You can huff on it if that's your style. Not torch huff on it, but for a portable, it's got real good air. Dude, no joke. For a portable, man, the airflow is dope. Cools the vapor fucking amazing. That on-demand convection without stirring is ridiculous. And it's in my cup. I fucking dig that part. Cup works, man. How you doing after that hit, Troisy?
That was GMO, Jerry.
Oh boy, now we're in for a slow one.
I grabbed the wrong grinder. And I grabbed the GMO.
Oh, I was about to say, what does that matter? Got it.
Hey, did you play zombies with us?
Yeah, dude, that was crazy. That was fun.
Yeah.
And
There's
long?
there's in a Christmas, it's in Christmas mode now. So it's Jingle Hells.
Really?
Yeah.
What's that like?
It's even funner, but it's shorter. They made it harder, so it's shorter. The games are shorter. So
Oh.
now there's the games that aren't quite like 6-hour rounds anymore.
Well, what do they go to now? Because I tapped out at 2 hours.
2 hours or less.
Oh, sweet. So I'm gonna dig it because I can get in there and we actually finish one.
Yeah.
I felt bad that we all had to bail just because I was about to pass out.
It's okay. It's okay.
I guess that
we
happens
played,
eventually.
Yeah, we started again. We started a new one.
Play another 6 hours, guys. Let's go.
It still is fun, you know.
Oh, you guys are hardcore, man. Yeah, it's been a long time since I played all night till 4 in the morning, days on end. I think it was. Wait, I can figure this out. It was 15 years ago, so I was my mid 30s, late 30s. I was going hard on those games, man. Playing Rainbow Six 3 actually. That was fun, man. Get the clans going, 4-on-4, death match, no respawns. Fuck you. You sit in the death pool all night long, man. Suffer. I did not want to die in that game. There's no running gun in that shit.
Yeah, I like running and gunning, but yeah, the grind and stay alive zombie thing is fucking fun too.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, man. Respawning's fun. That's the way to go. I don't play that way anymore. I remember what it was like. I'd much rather play than be sitting in the dead pool. So
Right.
um
Right.
no, man, that was fun, dude. 2 hours straight of zombie madness. And dude, the best thing was you guys were awesome, man. Like I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, and you guys totally took care of me, man, and helped me out. And it was really funny, man. Like when we finally got to the wing, at the wing or whatever. Like my job was just to run, so just run, dude. Don't die. So
Don't die.
pretty soon I was like, okay, I'm just Forrest Gumping this thing everywhere I go. And then after about 5 or 6 rounds, I said, hey, I'm feeling pretty comfortable running. Should I shoot some of these guys? And the monk's like, yeah, please. And so. And then I finally got to where I started to turn around and pick them off a little bit, but then I'd get hit up from behind by somebody else. So I guess you can only do that for so long, right? You got to switch back and forth a lot.
Yeah, you gotta run and then turn around and shoot a few, and then as they get closer, you gotta run.
Yeah, do it again.
And what sucks is like they're still spawning. So like when you stop and turn around, they're spawning behind you and trying to come at you from behind. So every time you turn around, you gotta like reassess the situation and kind of.
Every time I was dying at the end, it was because of that, and you guys kept bailing me out because I didn't turn around quick enough and haul ass. So anyhow, you got it, Robert, man. I was running and running and running. If I was going anywhere in that game, I was running. It was shift everything. That's what that game is. Shift slide, shift run, shift all of it. Moving on to this now. This is where I started, finally getting to. You and me.
Mm-hmm. That was fun. We should play it again. And in the mode right now with like the Jingle Hells, the zombies wear Santa hats, and you can pick up snowballs and hit the zombies with them. And then if you kill them while they're frozen with a snowball, there's a chance that they'll drop like a present. And then you open the present and it's like a gun or a grenade or something like that.
That's cool as shit.
Yeah, and there's some other surprises. It's Christmassy.
Dude, that's cool. That sounds like a lot of fun, man. They put a lot of thought into that.
Yeah. Neat.
You got any trains? Tell me there's a train, Troy.
Yeah, Monk says you were great. Monk says you did good at zombies. I agree.
That was fun, man. We got to level like 26 or some shit, right? And I was like,
yeah,
it was really funny. I remember we got to level 26 and I was like, almost like disappointed. I was like, when did we start dying? And I was like, because I'm falling asleep.
Yeah.
And then I didn't understand what the fuck was going on. Like now, after I looked back on it, I was like, oh, okay. You can pick to end the game and there's a way you can end and win or end and lose. And it's get the fuck out on the helicopter. But I did not understand what was going on. So you guys just kept telling me where to go. I'm like, oh, but I'm supposed to still kill him? Or I mean, I was like, there was no way we were going to win that because I didn't know what the fuck was going on, man. So
It's all
I
good.
whiffed on that.
It's all good. It's a very challenging, very challenging ending. Especially with the more people, the more zombies.
Oh yeah. So in that case, I'm just dead weight on that scene.
It's kind of how it works.
They're bringing more, and I ain't doing shit to help.
But a lot of the game is like playing the algorithm of the game.
Oh, you guys are getting that deep. Right the fuck on, man.
Well, I mean, it's in my mind. I'm an algorithm person. It's what I used to do for a living. It's what I was. It's the passion that took me from programming to marketing. Like it was like the algorithm type stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
I love coding, but I love the figuring something out, like mentally, like analyzing all the data and the patterns and the businesses and figuring things out. That's what I was in love with. That's what drove me to do SEO stuff.
And so you can actually make one of those and have it be very unique, and then have it be protected somehow so it's not easily copied. Is that right?
What?
An algorithm?
I mean, yeah, yeah. If you make an algorithm that it does something with something, yeah, you can protect that.
It's a piece of code, right?
Yeah, it's intellectual property. It's patentable.
Because I mean, I was just thinking about, the kind of shit that TikTok sells for. And all they want is a fucking algorithm. I mean, that's, they just want to get a hold of that, right? I mean, or a big part of it. Isn't the algorithm the heart of the goddamn thing?
There's a lot of things that make those machines tick. Sorry, that was lame.
Ah, nice one.
Um, but yeah, I mean, there are algorithms involved, especially with social media platforms where they're recommending content and keeping people staring at their phone. Like even Instagram is getting worse, getting more aggressive. Like sometimes Instagram will default me now into like reels where it's playing videos of people that I have never seen, like people that I'm not following, just like popular people that everybody's watching. It's like the Facebook thing. Like, have you ever been on Facebook mobile? Facebook fucking sucks. I'm sorry for talking about Facebook.
No.
But the Facebook mobile, like sometimes you'll click a video, and when it's done, rather than taking you back to your fucking Facebook feed where you're scrolling endlessly at your own will with your own finger, looking at your friends, after the video plays, it just goes into another video that Facebook thinks you will probably watch. And Facebook is fucking good at it.
Damn.
So like rather than going back into your feed, your phone is now in like full screen, full video mode, and it's just showing you videos of people getting hit in the balls or whatever it is that you tend to watch, Wow. Yeah, it fucking sucks. They're getting really good at like capturing the attention.
Mm-hmm.
Because they have to. That's the only advertising platform that captures any relevant engagement nowadays. That and influence. I hate the word influencer. Influencers.
I don't.
I mean, it was a valid word until it became a marketing tactic, and then it got shot to shit.
Well,
like when you are passionate about a topic and things about a topic because you dive into it with your full attention span because you once again love that topic, and then talk about that topic and everybody listens to you about that topic because they know that you care about it. It's influence. But the moment it becomes an influencer, it's a noun. Why is there gotta be a label?
well, what I keep thinking about is what you said before that.
Which one?
About them getting your attention, and how, like, how powerful that could be, or maybe how powerful it is. You know what I'm saying? Like they talk about mass meditations, and the things that, our intention and attention can accomplish, and the energies and things like that. And they're starting to do studies on that kind of shit with, hundreds of thousands of people meditating at the same time and shit like that.
Oh,
And
really?
yeah, and imagine, if these fucking machines here are getting 50,000 people at the same time looking at the same thing and thinking the same thing and getting emotional about thinking that same thing. That that might create some shit.
That's definitely something
That,
down that rabbit hole.
that's fucked up.
Hmm.
I don't like to think about where they're going with that shit.
Could be a lot of good things.
Doubt
No,
it.
I know. Listen though. Eh, we always like to assume the worst, and it goes back to that field of uncertainty. We just assume everything in the uncertain area is the worst. But there are good people out there that are, founding new technologies and doing new things for humanity and for society and for the positive things in the world. I tend to think that there's significantly more good and positive than there are negative and evil. Sometimes negative and evil and the shitty things in the society take the attention, but it's kind of the same thing with like when you're having a fucking rock star life, you still go through 6 months of depression and you don't like yourself and you fucking can't find any clothes that look right and you feel like shit, but then you go right back to being the fucking rock star and yeah, I love my life. 6 months ago it didn't matter. I think the whole good and evil people versus whatnot in society. I think the pessimists in us tends to uh, live longer unrestrained when it comes to social and worldly and outworld thoughts. I think people are better in general at being more positive with themselves and with their friends and family. But when it comes to like expectations, that's the where I get negative as well. I don't know what that was. I'm high.
I tend to want for that, but when it comes to big corporate shit, I ain't seen it yet. I mean, there are some examples, but I don't see it in social media right now.
The negative ones are louder. Yeah. We made the topic consumerism, and I had some stuff that I wanted to talk about, and it all stemmed from when I early in my career when I was working at a newspaper. I worked at a corporate like Gannett. Like I worked for Gannett, and I made code for websites, and we integrated really high level like couponing stuff that was like big data before it was big data. The type of stuff that knew that people in this zip code were buying Charmin Ultra and people in this zip code in this neighborhood were buying Charmin some different, like through the couponing system, they knew all kinds of crazy shit. And the way that it was integrated with the newspapers and with the mailings, it was all integral to like figuring that out. And that data still exists today, and it's probably even more complex with internet ads. But back then even it was obvious that while the couponing system and the whole frugal commerce platform of like, hey, here, save 50 cents off this product or save $1 off this, it was making more money than it was saving. for a consumer. Like the businesses that were allowing the savings, it was a profitable thing for them. Like they were clearly making more money than they were losing from any savings. And when they dove into that data, like the people that like know the coupon, even the stores, they know. Most people that coupon don't actually save money because they end up buying more things that they would not have bought otherwise. So they, with the frugal mindset, they end up buying more things, and they think they're being frugal. Like, oh, I saved $30, but you spent $90 that you weren't going to spend before. Or
Right.
you know, there's always and I'm not saying everybody, because there's always edge cases, and in the couponing space, there's always the people that, you know, like feeding their family of four with $13 a month because I know how to clip coupons the right way and stack them on triple coupon Tuesdays or whatever it is. There's all kinds of people that can nail it.
Right.
That get free shit, that can feed their family for fucking pennies, save all kinds of money. And there's a lot of people that do save all kinds of money with coupons, but still, like, the whole coupon thing is a money making business.
Yeah.
And most by a lot, most people that do the coupon thing don't end up saving money. And in my career, I went on to work for a more frugal based industries. I worked for online couponing, online deals, and cashback websites. And it's the same thing. It's the same thing. All of the you're saving money. Hey, not really. Like it's capturing like a frugalist mindset that drives just a different angle of consumerism. It's like there's all kinds of consumer standpoints that are okay, and then you like people escape them by wanting to save money, and then they get into like the frugal lane. They escaped the retail frugalism or the retail consumerism. They're not paying retail anymore. They make consumerism okay as long as they're being frugal about it. But then they're still being a consumerist. They're still just like buying stupid shit and throwing away stupid shit. Have you ever been to a landfill?
Driven by them, smelled them. I've been to dump sites.
It's crazy how much shit we throw away.
Oh yeah, wow. Yeah, I've never physically been there to see that. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, we're consumers by nature, man. And those coupon things, even though some people can get it right and do all that stuff you said, it's a lot of fucking work. Because yeah, you can do that, but they optimize the coupon system so that it's hard to do. And most people who use coupons are the ones, like you said, are the ones that are going to hook for more. And they figured out what coupons fucking do. I mean, you guys are getting like algorithms, man. That computer does that shit. So yeah, it's a culture of this shit, but it's also like there's a machine built to optimize this against us or you know, for us to continue it, I guess. You know what I mean? And it's we're addicted to it. We get emotional about it.
There's so much emotion in buying.
Yeah.
I don't want to speak too openly here, but my father is a bit of a, or not so much anymore, but he was a bit of a hoarder, and I think a lot of it was like an emotional thing. Like his weekly release, you know, go to Farm and Fleet or go wherever he would, and you know, buy a couple new shirts, buy some tools.
Yeah, bro. I have had a hard time letting go of things. My wife will tell you, man, clutter is a trail that I leave and that I live in. And it took me a while to I read this and then it took me a while to make the connection, but I finally did that all that clutter and hoarding and not either throwing away stuff or giving away stuff that's not getting used, that at the core of it was I didn't trust that I would have what I need when I was in need. Like if I've got this tool been sitting out there for 15 years and I never use it, but also don't, give it away or sell it to somebody, it's, move it along. The only reason it's there is because I'm worried I'll need it someday, but I don't think it's worried. I think it's prepared. But the challenge is, can I trust that I'll be prepared or what I need will be given me when that need arises without me having to hold on to all this shit that for the most part never gets used. So I don't know. I mean, there's the other voice in my head that always goes, yeah, but being prepared, is always, and that's true until being prepared is an excuse for being paranoid or not trusting, and you're really just starting to do it way too much. And that's what happens with hoarding, is it just kind of goes that route. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, we're addicted to buying.
Yeah. What's that about? What do you think the core of that? I mean, you understand the machine that
Dopamine.
kind of.
It's
What's
dopamine.
It isn't.
I mean, there's probably more to it, but there's dope. I mean, today, like I got groceries with my wife, and I mean, for one, I was hungry. Never eat groceries hungry, but I bought a few things that, like, when my wife pulled them out of the bag, she's like, "What the fuck is this?" I'm like, like I remember having that candy when I was a kid, and I saw it at the store, and I bought it.
It's in the cart. Yeah, I used to blame that. It was in the cart. I don't know. It was in the cart. I paid for it.
It was like
Get
$7.
those. Yeah.
I didn't need to buy that.
Did you eat it?
Yeah, they were fucking awesome.
Did you have great memories?
Not $7 awesome.
But did you have those childhood feelings?
A little bit, sure.
Didn't sound convincing. I'm not buying it.
Yeah, I regret spending the $7.
Yeah.
On a bag of sour fruit gummy balls or whatever they are. But yeah, totally addicted to buying. Like, even when my wife and I, like, stopped all buying, like when we were like, let's like, hold up, like we got a lot of clutter, we got a lot of shit, like let's stop bringing things into our house, like it's like we don't need anything right now, let's stop buying new things, and like let's literally, like, put a hold on it. A lot of that was trash related, because, like, my wife made a video about the earth and about the trash, and like we ourselves, like, we have a huge trash can, Jerry. Like, in California, like, I know California is known for being all like recyclable and green and blah blah blah, but dude, our trash cans are fucking huge. Like, I could fit 2 or 3 bodies in my trash can with minimal chopping. Like, I wouldn't need to blend them up. Like, it's like a, I don't know, a 85-gallon trash can or something. It's massive.
How many could you get with a blender? How many could you blend in there?
Assuming it's like sealed, probably 4.5.
Damn.
Depending on the size, I think. And
mine comes up to about here. I mean, when I'm standing up, it's big. Got a big old attached lid. The truck comes by and picks it up with an arm and
yeah. Same.
Yeah.
So
you were lots of trash.
We like looked at our like what we're throwing away, and it's like, holy shit! Like, so much of this is just in packaging to bring something stupid like tomatoes from the store to my home. It's like, holy crap! Like, now that's gonna go into the earth for years and years and years, just to serve me for fucking 6 minutes. Fuck. You know, like we had all these like damn, like we got a lot of like we even things that we were like taking to the trash or taking to the donation place, like after Christmas. Like we always had like the after Christmas cleanup. Like we get all this stupid shit. No offense, but like these gifts that were just gifts to be gifts, basically.
Right.
You know, like, oh, cool, like it's a light up tongs that are kind of floppy and not nearly as good as my professional barbecue tongs that I have because I'm a professional barbecuer. You know, I'm gonna give this to the Salvation Army or something. This is gonna be a donation. Rather than having all of that and having to deal with that, we put a stop to it. Like we told all of our friends and family, like we have everything we want, everything we need. Life is good. Please don't give us anything. If you want to, you know, give us something, you know, donate or buy a gift and donate that, or take us out to dinner or something instead. Like spend time with us. Like we'd rather spend time with people than just meet for Christmas and thanks for the shit, you know, that we're
Right.
And I know it sounds shitty, but it's just how it was.
I think it's great. How long ago did you do it?
Probably 15 years ago.
What time of year did you do it?
We did it probably around Thanksgiving time, like at Thanksgiving when we were making plans for Christmas. When we did it, that was actually like the time that my whole family said, yeah, in fact, let's stop doing it all around, because everyone in the family agreed. Like buying one gift for every fucking person is it's a hassle, it's stupid, it's a waste of wrapping paper, and everyone's buying shitty gifts. I'd rather just, you know, buy something for one person, or, you know, so like they switched it to like a draw names type of thing. That way they still celebrate the opening of gifts and things like that, but it's more meaningful.
How hard was that? What were the struggles?
It I think the struggles were with the fucking kids, like the little kids who were like, I mean, I'm not gonna get 30 gifts, you know.
Any others?
No, I don't think so.
Fucking A.
I mean, in the bigger schemes of family down rabbit holes that I don't want to expose, yeah, but no, you know.
Well, I just funny. The reason I asked is because this year we talked about doing that. Just going, hey man, bag all the gifts for everybody. Let's just go hang out. And but we did have some feedback that was like, does that mean I'm not getting anything too? Or does that just mean we're not getting shit for you? and then sure as shit, they started running the programs with the music and the jingles and the next thing I know, we're finding shit that we just can't wait to see on them, and you know what I mean. And so, and don't get me wrong, we had a good time. We proved we're freaking consumers. But okay, so next time we just need to get past that. Be prepared for that, and we'll probably do all right.
Yeah, I hear you. And the same things happened to us. Like my wife and I for years have been, don't buy shit for each other for birthdays, for Christmas, but sometimes I'll buy things for her. This Christmas she bought me, it hasn't even been Christmas yet. And I lost it. No, here it is. She bought me a new wallet thing. One of it's like the Ridge.
Oh yeah, that thing's cool.
Yeah.
How do you like it? Is it nice and slim and hold everything you need?
So far, so good. I've only had it a day. She gave it to me a day early because both of us suck at surprises. Yeah. So like whenever I buy her a gift, like for her birthday, like it'll be 3 days before her birthday, and I'll be like, oh, I'm so excited to give you your gift. And she's like, God damn it, just give it to me now. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, right. That's great. You guys are funny, man. That's hilarious.
Yeah. So this morning, my gift arrived last night in the mail. She was worried that it didn't arrive when it really did arrive. So I brought it in the mail, and sure enough, she wrapped it this morning and made me open it this morning.
That's great. Yeah, I suck at getting stuff for people when I don't know what they want. So when I decided, we were going through this gift thing and we started doing it, and I was like, really, I was pretty bad at it because there were things I wanted to get for her. And they were specific things though. And I wanted to see them on her first and see if she liked them too. And because I wanted to wear her all the time. So yeah, I was just giving her shit as we go this season. And then she was kind of doing the same thing. And it was all stuff that I needed at the time. And I was glad I had it. So it's kind of like, yeah, we don't need to give each other on the day of, man. I feel like I've already gotten like 4 or 5 perfect gifts. So um, anyhow, that's fun though, to be able to have it and be spontaneous or give it at the right time, instead of maybe on a particular day. So that's kind of cool, man. I like that. I like the spontaneity that you talked about doing it with. Like, let's just, if you want to give me something, go for it, but don't do it because it's my special day or something.
Right, right. Same thing for like New Year's resolutions. Like if you're gonna make an improvement to yourself, why pin it to a day that only comes once a year? Like why wait? Like if you think of something to change, fucking change it. I encourage everybody to do like 30-day challenges.
30 days, I love
Like
it.
try to make some change, like positive change, first of every month, and try to stick with it for 30 days. And then ask yourself if you're seeing the benefit, if you like the change, if you don't like the change. Something simple like meditate for 5 minutes a day for 30 days and see if you can feel the difference. Just commit 30 days. 30 days, 5 minutes a day, 150 minutes. That's less than 3 hours. That's like less than Schindler's List.
Shorter than a football game.
Right? That's less than a football game.
Yep.
That's less than one Sunday's worth of sitting around eating nachos, watching something that is doing what? Entertaining? With sports entertaining? There's like some camaraderie. There's some connections, like because I hear sports people doing like the we thing. Like they talk about their sports teams like we. They're like, oh yeah, we got this new guy and this and like they're part of the team. It's like there's got to be some connection. There's maybe they're investors. Are you investors? Are people investing in the team?
I fucking wish I might have something in, dude. I'm cracking up because I grew up in a family that watched football all day every Sunday, and that went 2 games because they didn't have Sunday night football or anything like that. And then Monday night was the one night I got to stay up late. I passed my curfew because you could watch Monday Night Football. So like I grew up in a family that was like fun to do, and yeah, we got loud and it was fun. Um, and so I really dug it, and I got into it and played fantasy football for 12 years and was like watching a shit ton of football then. I was watching every game, but then I really got old when they started to play them on Thursdays and Saturdays, Sundays and Mondays. And at that point I was like, you're just fucking taking my whole fucking life from me. And the worst part was at first I was watching with the family, but then it got to be too much and they weren't interested like I was. And then it was just by myself. And so it became non-family time to do this thing that used to be things we do together. And that went on long enough, too long actually, or I was like, this fucking sucks. And so when I quit my fantasy leagues, all of a sudden I had no interest in football and I felt free. It's been 2 years. It's been awesome. Funny part is my son um, has no interest in that. He's he's always just sports have not entertained him. He's baffled by the rewards that these athletes get, what they get paid and the accolades and all that. He's just like, I don't get this at all, man. And me, I get it because I'm the geek who was fantasy footballing out and supporting all that shit for so many years. But it's funny because now I'm truly disconnected because now I literally I laugh at it with him and I'm going, dude, you have no idea because now I get it. It is stupid. We're ridiculous with what we do with sports and the rewards and the idolization that we give people that are 19 years old. I'm not saying they're not, they may be great people, but they're not ready for that, man. Like you can't just boing, dump
Well,
that shit on people. I mean, that's
hold
rare
up,
that they can handle
hold up.
that, man.
That's I wanna pause on that
Yeah, go for it,
because
man. Because I'm running all over the place.
that's kind of ageism.
Huh?
Like I I don't think any human is ready for that. I mean, I think
Yeah. So why are we doing it?
children especially, like child actors that get super rich, super famous, are capable of royally fucking themselves over because
I'm not banging on athletes. I'm banging on 19-year-olds getting all that shit all of a
oh
sudden.
yeah, yeah,
That's
but
crazy.
what I'm saying is I don't think that the difference between like an 18 or 19 or 20-year-old becoming rich and famous like overnight because of like stardom, I don't think they're any more likely to fuck their shit up or be stupid asses and anything else than a 50-year-old would be with that same type of blossom. Like I think,
I'd say the lottery agrees with you.
yeah, hey,
Yeah, that's a good point.
the lottery. That's actually the. I
Yeah.
mean, I think there's a curve in there where like
Hmm.
people that earn it, people that are like successful, they have something that correlates with the ability to
Mm.
reinvest or whatever. There's some sort of uh, of retention or I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know,
think
but
that's what it is. That's
I,
what
I
it
had
is.
I had a neighbor in my town who won the lottery twice, Jerry, in my
What?
life.
Like a real, like big ass one?
Well, not huge, but like life-changing amounts of money to the point where like new boats and new cars and big fucking house and blah blah blah. And then like 11 years later, they were like bankrupt and living with like previous relatives that whatever. And then they won the lottery again.
They got
It's like they
something
were, it's
going
like they were
on.
putting like that was like they're like, oh, we want our old life back, and they took all their money and put it into lottery tickets. I don't know what they were doing. Maybe I'm not saying that's what they
That's
did.
amazing.
It just sounds like it. But yeah, they won the lottery again,
And
and
what happened then?
they're all working normal jobs. They're not.
So did they again aren't crushing it? They lost it again, is what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe some of them have distributed some of it or whatever, but yeah.
Well, the law of attraction would work with you. That would just make me question how that big load got dumped on them by accident anyhow. You know what I mean? Like, because I mean, if by nature they don't attract that in their life, then when they get they're going to repel it, right? Lose it somehow. And but then how did it get there in the first place? Like, how did that first boing get there, man? Like, that's interesting. I don't know. I like that. These
Uh,
fucking things, man. These fucking things.
have you ever played the lottery? Have you ever like?
Oh, I'll play every now and then.
Yeah, me too.
Probably
I'll,
like, I don't know, several times a year. I'll go in and throw a buck or two down.
yeah, yeah. I think like when I was in Illinois, I remember like when the Powerball got up to 500 million or 200 million or whatever
Yeah.
ridiculous number it was, and everybody was like people would call like I'd get a call from my sister who I haven't talked to in years, not years, but they're playing the Powerball. It's like Jesus Christ. So yeah, like I remember driving to Wisconsin just to buy a Powerball ticket and spending like $20. It was like $20 in a dream.
Yeah.
Like I know that the probability is super fucking slim, but for $20, I bought hella imagination for a while,
Yeah.
and I can use that imagination for my own benefit.
Dude, it can, if you look at it as fun, then who fucking cares what you do? Like the best time I had, like that is actually when I buy them too, is when it gets really big. One of us will say, hey, we should probably grab some. And I'm like, okay, yeah, why not? And so we'll go and get some. And and the one time that I like went balls out, like I'll just grab a couple. Like I usually think it through, like I'll pick some numbers, then you pick some numbers, do a quick pick, give everything a chance, blah blah blah. And then it's like $3 or $4 or $5. And then, but if I'm going a distance and go for it, there was one time I had a good time with it, and I like, dude, if I'm gonna go out and blow $20 on this and try to make it fun, I'll make it fun. So then I came back and like had like a big party, but like made an event out of it, man. Like with some fucking music and getting hype and having some people over and getting kind of fucked up, and it was really fun, man. So yeah, I recommend that if you're gonna play the lottery, man, play it like you're gonna win it and party during the announcement or something. You're playing those ball things, man. That makes it fun, man. Besides, then maybe even when you lose, you're fun because you're fine because you're having fun. That's what I would do. But if I were playing it to put my hopes and dreams on it, then that would be rough times. I think for me most of the time.
Yeah. I think that's exactly it. Like I think in Illinois, the lottery money goes to like schools, or I hope it does. I don't know. I'm talking on my ass right now.
Dude, in Florida, they said that I remember when they got the Florida lottery passed here. I don't know, it was like 20 years ago or something. And they always pass shit on education. They said, "Yep, we're gonna spend all that money on education, benefit education." And I'll be damned if here we are now with some of the worst schools I'm aware of. I mean, like, I don't think it worked. And last, the rumor that you hear is that, yeah, they put that money towards education, but then they cut the shit they were spending to it. So it doesn't ever go, it's not an increase for them. It's just the same. It's a redirect,
Mm-hmm.
And when they do that shit, that's bullshit. Like come on, man. Like the only reason we said you could do that is because you're going to put it into the kids finally. And instead you just did the end around and now yeah, that's fucked up. That's consumerism again, bro. It's another form of consumerism, man. What are they selling? Hopes, dreams, selling excitement, dopamine, fun, parties, a good time for a little bit. All the above, I guess. Illinois Riches. I don't remember that. Turn their scratches into Illinois Riches. I don't think I ever saw that show. Is that right, Frodo? Does it do some good? If it does, that's awesome. I can tell you now that's the only reason it passed. And they always say it's going to go to education. Shit, when they did weed in Colorado, and even in Denver downtown first, if they did that, it was the guy when I went there my first time I went to a dispensary was in a bud tender down there in Denver, and I bought an eighth for $50 and it was $60 walking out the door. And I went, that's a buttload of taxes. Wow. And he goes, yeah, man, but it's cool. It goes to education. And I said, but does it? And he goes, actually, my sister's in the thing. And she said, yeah, it helps her out a ton. And I said, well, that's fucking great. Cause I mean, what self-respecting stoner is going to get upset about spending money that actually goes there? That's like win for everybody, man. So if it actually goes, I dig that, man. Or even, but I think it should be a substantial increase, like not just a little bit, but we'll see. Look at you with the Joker face, man. That one hit you good. I like the Joker face, man. That's a good one.
Yeah, I didn't even know I could do that.
Right? You do it good. You do good Joker face.
I'd have to shave off my goatee to really make it work, though. Damn. That GMO hit, Jerry.
I thought it looked good with a goatee.
Made me GMO.
This, whatever the fuck I'm doing, did too. Me likey. I forget what it is. It's some kind of buttercup. Isn't there some kind of buttercup running around? You know what I'm talking about?
Are you flirting with me right now?
No, there's some like strain that's like buttercup or peanut butter or something, or that's going around. You guys know what somebody out there. I heard somebody out here talk about it once, and I was like, yeah, that's what I need to remember, that fucking name. You don't know what I'm talking about, Troy? You run across any kind of peanut butter buttercup type shit? Any guys? Because that's what this is. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's that. Troy, you were definitely out, man. That stuff did you great. We're deep into the slow stone from the GMO. Peanut butter breath? I didn't hear that, but that sounds pretty cool. But I don't remember the one I heard. I thought it was might be peanut butter breath if that's the one running around. Okay, peanut butter breath. So it's peanut butter breath. That's what I'm rolling with here. First time I've had it, it's pretty good. I like it. But I think I do like, I think the GMO is a little more fuck you uppy, if that makes sense.
Fuck you, uppy.
Yeah, man. There he goes. Oh yeah, I didn't grind this time. I'm going back like the old school. I'm going without thinking. When I vape in this thing without thinking, I just lugs right in. Sometimes I grind up by mistake, but I love it when I do this. Troy, you were going, man. I want to hear that shit. Don't mute yourself. I want to know what that shit sounds like. Dude, this fucking tool with the Terp Torch too is my favorite. Is he selling these? Troy, are you with me? You're not with me at all, man. I want to know if they're selling these by themselves. Yeah, these things are awesome. These fucking torch tamp tools. Well, if you're out there, I want to know. Not that I need another one. They're awesome. I like. Oh, I was about to hit this without. Troy, are you back? No. Well, fine then. Wait for me. How's it going in the chat, man? I got to talk to the chat. How you guys doing? They asking if you got to whip it out. Did you take a whip it?
No, I'm not doing whippets. Jesus.
I didn't know you like whippets. You like those things? You done whippets?
God damn. The third hit was the closeout hit. I don't always take the closeout hit, but this is some pretty frosty shit, so I decided to take the closeout hit.
Dude, I love the feeling I get from that first terp hit off Nuggets, man. Just nothing but terps. I get a rush from that, man. That's great. I like it up. This is my cutter. Did we vape into silence, Troy?
It's a little bit GMO'd.
Right? We saw this coming too, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I avoided it in the first bowl. Like I got the.
And you just went for it.
What?
Yeah, I know. You're not finishing sentences or hearing others, man. You're hilarious, man.
No. Fuck. No, I got it. The GMO. It's the
carry on.
Damn it.
Oh, I want to see if he can do this.
I wanted to vape. No. The first bowl that I had, I vaped on blue candies. Blue kryptonite. Blue candy. Not blue candies. I bought candies at the grocery store. We talked about that earlier.
Peekaboo.
Ah. What?
I'm just waiting to see if you're going to finish your sentences, man. I love it. You keep going halfway somewhere and then going, and then I'm just waiting to see if you're going to come back, man. This is great. I love it, man.
I don't remember what the rest of the sentence was.
Right. That's what you're at risk with this one. It's one of the benefits of weed.
Did you see the new Brilliant Cut grinder with the built-in pop socket?
Super cool.
So when you need to like hold on to your grinder, take the lid off.
Yeah, man. That's pretty dope. I like that.
Right? Oh, it's an empty grinder.
No GMO in it?
That was GMO, and it's empty. This is a blue candy. I'm gonna vape on blue candy, man.
You do that. Thanks, Miss Piggy. They do sell the Turp Torch Tamp over there, man. They sell this thing, baby.
Made my nose run.
The Gamo?
Yeah, the Gamo.
The Gamo.
It smells bad, dude. The ABV, like once that bowl is spent,
Oh, yeah.
it smells like imagine after the like a fallout, like a nuclear fallout, you know, like you've seen, what's that movie with Woody Harrelson where he's like searching for Twinkies?
I don't remember that one.
Zombies. So imagine you're the last man alive and you're going like from town to town, just like trying to find food to live off of. It's like 2050 and the whole world has been dead for 10 years, Jerry.
Okay.
You roll into a fucking CVS that's not all burnt down and you find a can of Campbell's chunky beef stew from 2018. It's 30 years old, but it's probably still okay, right? It's the only food you have. You open it up, that's that beefy, musty, old feet kind of smell. That's what this GMO ABV smells like. Old beef stew. It's like 30 years old from a can.
I think that's what they were going for. You know, was it garlic, mushrooms, and onions or something like that? That sounds like you nailed it, bro. Gamo smelling like that. You're on mute, man. What? Oh, Zombieland. Yeah, well, I mean, look, any good zombie story is gonna pretty much exist on feeding off of canned food. You know, I mean, I ain't seen a zombie show yet that didn't do that, and they always seem to like it though. I'm ready for one of them to open up. That's what I want. I want to see the zombie show that the dude opens up a can of beef stew and goes, "Ooh, that smells like good weed." That should be a line in one, and that's all they're doing. They'll be like, "Yo, that's some GMO." There we go.
Yeah. I'll be happy to vape on some of this blue candy now.
Moving on to blue candy.
Sweet. It smells sweet.
Did you say that was a mix of something too, that candy?
I think, I mean, by the name, I would assume it's like Blue Dream and cotton candy, but could be wrong.
Okay. Did you grow it or buy it?
I bought it. I bought the GMO and I bought the blue candy.
So you're still buying stuff?
Yeah.
Are you not keeping enough?
I just started my second grow, so I haven't really harvested it yet.
Oh, okay. So that one you'll have how many strains rolling?
So I'll have gelato, blueberry kush. I have two gelato plants that are gonna put out some gelato. I'm gonna have a bunch of gelato. Like I'm gonna have a lot of gelato.
Is that the tall one?
That the tall one is gelato, and the one in front of it that's all real frosty, that's also gelato.
Right on.
And then I got a blueberry kush, and then I got a tangerine dream and a critical purple.
So 4 total strains and about 16 pounds.
I don't know. We'll see.
That's amazing. And how much space? Like just 2 tents, right? 2 10 by something, 10 by 10s, or what are they?
No, they're not even 10 by 10s. They're like a 5 by 5 and a 4 by 4.
One's a 5 by 5 and one's a 4 by 4.
Yeah.
How tall are they?
Like 7 foot.
And they're not connected. Like when I watch you do those little panoramas, that's a 4 or 5 foot room.
Yeah.
Gosh, it looks bigger. I guess it's because those plants are so fucking big. I just feel like it's bigger. Damn, that's a 4 and 5 foot room.
Yeah.
I think shit.
Yeah, 3 plants in each.
there a difference in the extra foot? I mean, as far as how they're growing? I
Oh
know.
yeah, I mean the ones in the 5x5 are a lot bigger. Like
Okay.
those are photo periods, so I could train them. I controlled the grow. Like I could grow the plants until they filled the whole canopy of the 5x5,
Mm-hmm.
and then flip the switch.
Ooh, so there's something in every hole.
Yep.
Ah, I love the way you think and what your face does. That was hilarious, man. You didn't have to say anything. It was lit up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so exactly. So I filled the scrog net.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, is the cola still going to be the main one, or are they all colas now? All get the same attention, all possible best ones.
With the photo period.
The five, yeah, that big
Yeah, so
can.
all of those plants were topped. So I cut the main cola off when they were really young,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of the side branches started growing much more rapidly. And I trained the side branches to be flat out. So like I trained them into the net and grew them out. Tied them down. That way they
Yeah.
grow out and then upwards, so they're
Yeah.
all even, and the
Yeah.
plant kind of treats them all as the top.
So do you really get all cola quality, or is it a little less, or you know what I mean?
I would say it's all cola quality, and honestly, from what I've seen, even better. Because when I've seen like the natural plants that just grow like a Christmas tree, and like that one big one is like one really big one. That one big one isn't really all that fucking awesome. Like once they get bigger than like your fist, they start to get kind of weird where it's actually like multiple nugs
Hmm.
in the bottom, and you can't really like trim them. You almost gotta just chop them up and
Hmm.
just take them for what they are. Like I'd rather have 12 good main colas than one main that's possibly slightly bigger.
Hmm. Interesting. All right, that's cool, man.
I mean, I haven't grown side by side
Right.
untrained versus trained, but it's on
I,
the list.
w- I wonder if the very tippy top of the cola, of the main cola, regular style, would be any better than the tippy tops of your other ones. And they're not, do they grow as big as colas? Or are they smaller than the main cola usually?
Uh, I don't know. I don't know. I think they'll be the same size.
That's
I don't
amazing.
know.
That's cool, man. Sorry, that's amazing. Just love asking questions about that shit. Sorry. So
Yeah, you gotta ask the growers. Like I'm only on my second grow.
yeah, so far so good though, man.
Yeah.
Have you run into any problems yet on the second grow?
Yeah. Yeah. I I killed some autoflower seedlings because I fucked up my nutrients.
Hmm.
I fucked up my pH like pretty bad.
Hmm.
Like it's because I was shooting a video. I was shooting a video, and like I made a decision for the video sake.
Hmm.
You know, like, oh, I'm just gonna like cut this scene here and then like catch up with it or whatever. And then I skipped the pH step. And then later on, it happened again when I had already realized that I had fucked up my pH, and it was time to give new updated pH. I was supposed to flush my plants with water to get out all that old bad pH.
Hmm.
I didn't. I was a dipshit. I just topped it off with the updated.
Hmm.
The fucking rookie mistake. And by
Right.
then, by the time I figured it out again, it was another week. So it's like
Uh,
these plants have had the wrong shit in their roots for 2.5 weeks, and they're
hmm.
autoflowers. So
Right.
start over. That was a rookie mistake on my part.
Good thing to learn though, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, mistakes suck, except that's how you fucking really learn. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So that's cool, man. I'm sure you'll learn a couple things every grow, won't you? Uh, but man, you're crushing it, dude, with like 7? Or you got 3 in each, you said? 6 total.
3 in each.
So that means you've got 2 of a couple strains.
Yeah, 2 gelato and 2 of the Tangerine Dream.
Tangerine Dream. I love that name just because of the band I told you about.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah. Did you ever check that shit out?
No, I don't think I did. Sorry.
No, that's cool, man. I asked because in the last 2 weeks, I've been falling for Spangler.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good shit, man. Like I've been listening to that, and the funny thing is, I can't. Every time I listen to it, I can't stop hearing that name in my head, Spangler, and I start going there, man. And it's great.
Spangle will come onto my car and I'll start like thinking about my mushroom trips, and I'll start like connecting with my emotions and like weird like flashback ways. It's nice.
That's cool, man. That's cool. I don't
Yeah.
have those memory connections with it yet, except for with you. Except that was rather mild for me, so it's not like a deep one,
I
but I remember it.
I tripped once since then and rewatched a bunch of those same videos.
Dude, I just rewatched the other day the one with the well, the one we watched in the beginning, with the good music and all the really well done cutscenes, like the one with the guy really mindfully walking in the crowded city. Remember that one? And with the one with all the arms going around.
Oh
Remember
yeah,
that?
yeah,
Yeah, that one. That video is great, man. I love that. That video is great on any state of mind. But
yeah, yeah.
it was real good that night. So yeah, that shit. Are there other videos good for that state of mind, or is that the best one you think for the Spangle?
I don't know. I'm sure there's a bunch. My usual routine is Portishead, but they don't have trippy videos. They just have like good like music that has like an emotional connection.
What's their band? What is it called?
Portishead?
Ho-
Portishead.
Portis. Okay, Portishead.
Yeah. And the one I like to watch is live in Roseland, New York.
All right.
So it's a really good show. It's a
All
really
right,
good
right
show.
on.
It's like look for the one that's like an hour and a half long or whatever. Watch that for a
All
session.
right.
Seriously, it's a
No,
good.
that'll stoke me, man. And do I need to watch it or is it mostly listen?
You should watch it.
Okay, they're
It's a good
good visually
performance.
too. All
Yeah,
right.
because it's a unique band. It's a
All
unique
right.
band. It's a girl singer, and then there's like a guitar player, then there's like 3 percussionists, and there's like the guy with the with the wheels and steels, the DJ guy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people with instruments. There's a lot
All
of
right.
expression, and the Live in Roseland one, they actually have like a full fucking symphony. So they get like it's a real intimate scene with like probably a few hundred extremely lucky people that got to witness that shit live.
Nice.
And then like the symphony and then the band.
That's fucking cool, man. I'll check that out because every now and then I'll go and play one of my favorites. Is one of my favorite concert albums from back in the day for me was a Tangerine Dream album that I can still find on YouTube. But the concert is just, the album cover. That's all you see. So it's really one to just put on your headphones while you're doing something else. But I love it on the headphones. But it's Tangerine Dream. It's Poland. They did a concert that I think was live in Warsaw, and that I just like that whole fucking show, man. The whole show is really cool, man. Lots of really good noises and rhythms and melodies and some crazy shit. So, all right, so I gotta look that out again. What was it again?
Portishead.
Portishead, Portishead. All right, sweet. I'll check that out. That'll be fun, man. I'm looking for something like that.
The Live in Roseland video, like the whole set is the one. I can send you a link.
That'd be great, man.
I have the technology. I just
Yeah,
don't
you got some
program it.
skills. You can send me a link. Skills there, man.
Hey Siri, send Jerry the link to Portishead Live in Roseland YouTube.
Your message to Jerry says the link to Portishead. Ready to send it?
It's not really exactly what I was saying to do, but yes, send it.
pretty damn good. What was that name you invoked? Is there some kind of thing you have to say first to make that happen?
Hey, you got a text.
The link to Portishead. It says the link to Portishead. That's pretty good, man. Let's see, let me try that. Hey Siri, send Troy the link to Tangerine Dream on YouTube, Poland, the Warsaw concert. Let me know if you get it.
Did you get a response?
Did you get my text?
Not yet.
I got yours.
Yeah, I heard. Did your command work?
I don't know. I don't know if you get the text. Right? I mean, isn't that how we know?
I don't know. How, does the Google Assistant just send it? Do you have to confirm?
I don't think mine does it at all. I said, hey Siri.
Oh, you bugger.
I thought you had some magic word like abracadabra or something. That's my hey Siri. Because I don't.
I think for
just
you,
have
you
this
have to say,
fucking thing.
"Okay, Google."
Yeah, but I turn that shit off. Otherwise, it listens to me all the time. Fuck that noise.
Okay, Google.
Okay, Google. Dude, if it does something and I think it's off. Okay, Google. Text Troy. It ain't listening to me. I turned it
Okay,
off effectively.
okay, Google. Remind me to pick
You're
up
in my
some
headphones.
Depends at the grocery store.
You're in my fuck you. You're in my grocery store. You're in my headphones.
Jerry, let me know if you start getting ads for Depends.
Fuck off. Google, tell Troy to fuck off. Siri, whatever your fucking name is. Live at Coventry Cathedral. I got to check that out. Is that really old, Jig Man? Like the one I laid out there was real old. I wonder if that's like. Sings great, man. I love his vape. See, I even forgot to put it on there. Fucking, I do that regularly. This thing beats me so hard, I just forget to fucking put it back on.
Eats you?
Hard.
Mistreat you?
Hard.
I finally found a pair of these little light up tweezers.
Oh yeah, those from Kenny?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. I ran across mine a long time ago too. I was like, oh, it's been ages. You been using them?
What?
Have you been using them?
Yeah, I noticed they fit in my Terp Torch bowl, and I can just drop them in and use one side to stir, and then turn it around and drop it in and use the other side to tamp.
Oh, nice. And what's the other side? Is it the button or just a handle?
It's like a screw.
Oh yeah, for the battery. That's a screw battery top.
Yeah, and then the top is just tweezers.
Cool.
So, yeah, and then if I need to, if it's dark, I can see what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's awesome. One man is going. Let me see what's going on here, man.
What is going on?
How's the world doing? Oh, we just got 101 likes without even asking. Let's do it.
Hey, it means you got a dab, Jerry.
We get a dab. Let's do it. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that because I was just finishing up this Vaporizer bowl.
I'll have a dab with you since we reached 101 likes.
Let's do that.
How is the Volcano Hybrid? The Volcano Hybrid is a really, really nice vape. It's like the Cadillac of vapes, man. It rides real nice. It's pretty fast. It's not the fastest one out there, but it's probably like the nicest fast one. But it's still a Cadillac. You're still paying for a Cadillac. There are other cars in the market that will get you to A and B just as quick, just not as luxurious or in the same style. So know that you're paying luxurious prices, but it's a luxurious vape. That's the Volcano Hybrid.
Yeah, man. I'm kind of with you there. I keep telling people it's right now one of my top three desktops as far as what I'd have to have if I was going to start over. I like that vape.
It's it hits hard. I don't I don't I don't like the original Volcano, like the classic and the digit. I felt like their sweet spot of use were pretty small. Like in order to get good extraction and to get enough vapor out of your bowl to be thoroughly extracted without getting into the dry, harsh vapor with your bags, that sweet spot was kind of small for the Volcano Classic and the Volcano Digit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's still the same thing with the hybrid. You can still fuck up the hybrid vapor, but I feel like the hybrid vapor, there are better odds of getting a thoroughly extracted bowl in a one or two bags without getting into like the really harsh dry vapor territory and being completely satisfied and ripped off your tits. Because man, the conduction that they add, to the Volcano makes it extract so much quicker, and man, you get so much more baked off of that fucking thing than you do the classic or the digit.
Yeah.
Shaw.
Ditto. That thing is
Oh,
it's no joke, man. It's it's my number one go-to when there's a need for medication. If we got a serious need, I reach for that motherfucker. Because I know exactly how to get exactly what I want, and I know what's going to be the same every time. You know what I mean? Like if I dial in the same temp and load the bowl the same, and just roll the same protocol, even protocols, like even those fucking workflows where I'm fucking throwing three temps into one bag, it fucking does it consistently, man. So, um, I love that about it. Like when I really want to know this is going to do that, that's what I grab. Not my favorite vapor. Like um, it always gets a little harsh at the end of the bag. Sometimes it's a little harsh early on because if you go with a half-gram bowl, that's going to put a lot of density into that vapor. The dosing capsules are a little easier.
I always do a half-gram bowl, man. That's
Yeah,
that's where I that's where I that's where I get in trouble.
that's where you get it, man. That's
I get in
funny.
trouble.
In trouble. With a water piece, the hybrid's cool, man. I haven't put my obsidian on it yet, but Troy, you and I ran it through glass when we first got it way back when with the modern cannabis, and we were just rehearsing shit. Remember that? We were using the whip and blowing the fucking vapor all over the place, and
Oh yeah,
then we were putting it into the bubblers, and then the glass, and then
and
hitting
bubbling it
it.
through, force
Yeah,
bubble. Yeah, that was
yeah,
fun.
that was awesome, man. It's actually really great through a bubbler because of the fan. You know what I mean? You can dial in any speed you want. It just makes it easy to hit.
I agree. I agree. It's fun. It's
I like
fun.
that a lot.
The other vapes with fans, they don't have enough pump to do anywhere near blowing through a bubbler.
Not like that. I mean, the extreme will help. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like the volcano, man.
Yeah,
That
it
thing.
won't bubble.
Yeah.
The super surfer, that one won't bubble.
Oh, that's the weakest fan out there, I think.
Yeah,
Mine is. I've got an old one though. Is yours a newer one or
I don't have one,
okay? Well,
but
I have a real early model, and the fan was really weak on that. It took forever to blow it back.
yeah, Monk showed me his. Yeah, you have to like hold the bag up and
I have to stir the bowl two or three times to fill the bag. Otherwise, you'll get, or at least I was getting char. I probably had the temperature up too high. Um, but no, I still would rather stir a couple times in there. But yeah, it was so slow. I'll say this though, when I nailed it, dude, when I got a bag off of that vape that I didn't overdo, um, it was really good. Like I actually liked the vapor off that bag as far as I thought it was. I thought it was noticeably more comfortable, and I don't know why, except maybe it's because it is such a slow pusher. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm,
That might
mhm.
have something to do with it. So if you're patient and you don't mind stirring your bowl a few times, and you don't mind a whole bunch of pieces to put together, and you like glass,
You see the
it'll
sparkles?
hit all those. Yeah, it's beautiful, man.
Sparkles a little bit. Oh shit! I think I dropped some of my tea.
Oh, drink up. I just went through the last of my stuff there earlier tonight. That stuff that I scraped together was my last anything with diamonds in it.
Diamonds and guns.
Mm-hmm. That was it. Now I just got 2 empty glass containers. That was the good times on that stuff, man.
Someone's in the chat asking 420 Vape Zone. 420 Vape Zone. It's not gone from YouTube. I'm re-uploading videos as Troy Time 420, but I haven't started yet because I'm working on some other things. I started some other big projects before I got deleted from YouTube, and I want to finish those projects before I kick YouTube's ass again with my videos. So I'll be back. Don't worry.
Awesome.
Working on some fun stuff. It's dab time though, Jerry.
It is.
Oh, you're
Cheers,
dabbing
guys.
already. You're already
Yeah,
doing.
sorry. I'm
That's
just
okay.
high.
That's okay. It's all right. I got my Rio loaded. Yeah, I did go in my tea,
That's great.
but there's no fat in my tea. It's just tea. So will I be able to like do anything with it? Or should I go add some milk? I'm gonna keep my tea in the warmer. I'm gonna have his dab.
I don't know how that works.
Rio dabs. Cheers, Jerry.
Cheers, bro. Man, the one thing I got to figure out, I got to customize my hit better on this because all these dab rigs have these 30-second fucking times that, I mean, I'm taking like 5-6 hits. This is back-to-back chiefing that shit. I don't like that, man. I want to take, 1 to 2 really good ones if I want to clean up fine. You know what I mean? That's in there somewhere. I gotta figure that out. What's up, you guys? Lizard and Lab Palm. Kyle, what's up? Estelle's in the house. Pigeon. Farm Boy and Stefan. How was it, Troy?
That's good. It needs a little reheat. Oh, Jerry. Oh, my ear is stuck to my shoulder.
Yes.
There we go.
My face is stuck to my hand a little bit. I think I can get it off.
I took it too hot.
What are you using for a carb cap on it?
Oh, I love this carb cap.
Oh, yeah? Running Man. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. I like the Running Man.
Hey.
It gets you back. Especially when I see them fart ones going, man.
Yeah, the Slurpee sounds were a little excessive. I gave you extra turkey call on that one.
Yeah. Ba-boom.
Ba-boom. Okay, Jerry. Get my banger nice and clean.
What are we looking at? Oh, he's in. I love, dude, that's a lot of tips too, bro. That's fucking cool. I love it. You got that going. At first I thought, what the fuck happened? I didn't get it until just before you threw it over. It's like, oh yes. Dude, I love it, man. Beautiful. I'm glad you got that in, man.
Nice little addition, right?
I fucking digs. Hey, so we're not gonna do a show next week. It's fucking Christmas, I think, right? So
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, motherfuckers.
But then we back on, is it New Year's Day or yeah, New Year's Day, right? We'll do New Year's Day show.
Let me look at the calendar thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be a New Year's Day show.
Yeah. So we'll do that. So
Yeah.
so you guys know that's the plan. We won't do Christmas, but we'll do New Year's. I'll miss you guys, man.
Yeah. The New Year's Eve will be a 420 Vape Zone Discord thing. So the 420 Vape Zone Discord will be popping with multiple sessions and games, and yeah, it'll be.
Oh, that'll be fun, man.
There's gonna be multiple sessions going on in the Discord on New Year's Eve.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. What early too, right? I mean, they're always going anyhow.
They're always going. It's at this point like
It's probably started already, right?
It's pretty much all day, and at this point, there's always somebody there.
Is it going to be in that main live sesh room?
On New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be multiple rooms going on.
Oh, I get what you're saying, right?
Because once the room gets like 16 or 20,
yeah,
it's like it gets real hard to have a real conversation because people like talk over each other too frequently. So once we get to like 16 or 20, we start splitting into multiple rooms. So New Year's Eve, they're probably going to be 4 or 5 different rooms going.
There's weeds right here.
Unless people are actually doing things with their family. I don't know.
What?
What?
Oh, were you talking to me?
No, I wasn't.
Why not? That's funny. Oh man.
Gentleman Turkey is in the audience tonight. How you doing, Turkey?
What's up, buddy? Hanging out with coffee and
wow. Easy to the projector. That'd be badass. That'd be badass.
What's on the projector?
Turkey's gonna put his porn on the projector, or he's gonna join the Discord project with the porn.
You and your porn, man.
With the porn.
You're funny, man. Dude, I saw a video today of a dude. Couldn't tell if he was at home or at somewhere else, but he was hitting a whip vape, an extreme actually, at a hot tub, and it was great, dude. I mean, this hot tub was fucking bubbled the fuck up, and right near a big old pool, and the fucking thing was right next to it, a long whip, and my man was doing it right. I was like, that is fucking dope. I was like, I want to vape with that cat, man. Like, that was fun, man. Fucking hot tub. I mean, I like what I got going on here, but I want to vape in a hot tub.
It gives me an idea. It gives me an idea.
Yeah, I had a few too. One of them is fucking I need to vape in a hot tub.
Vaping in a hot tub is pretty awesome.
Hell yeah, man.
Vaping in a sauna is different.
You've done that?
I have vaped in a sauna.
The fuck is that all about?
What do you mean? I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, like how does that work? Like I would feel hot everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy them? Because you didn't recommend it. So tell me about it. What was the deal?
I remember coughing a lot. Like it made me cough way more. I felt like because the vape was already inhaling hot air, maybe, and it was also really humid. Like the sauna was really humid.
That's what they are. Yeah. So
overall,
more humid coming in. So it gets. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Plus, it's just not a good place to vape. Like the sauna is a place where you want to breathe in that heat and you just want to sweat it out for a while. 15, 20 minutes.
I haven't done that very often, man.
Vaping in the sauna was a bad choice. It was more of a finish my bowl type of thing at a spa in Vegas, from the locker room to the sauna.
Yeah. From the locker room to the sauna. Yeah. I'm hitting this freshly packed bowl of Nug.
What is it? Is it indica or sativa?
Peanut butter
Sativa.
breath. Whatever
Peanut
that
butter?
is.
Peanut
What's
butter.
it-
Oh, you said peanut butter breath earlier. I remember that.
Anybody know if that's what kind of hybrid that is? It's clearly not one or the other. It's a hybrid in there somewhere, but I don't know if it lies in the middle or not. I just know I like it. Let me see where it smells.
Breakfast food truck parked in front of my house. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like I would. There's a place near me that, well, I don't know if they still do or not, but they used to have these fucking killer California breakfast burritos, like a surf and turf breakfast burrito with like carne asada and shrimp and eggs and salsa and guacamole and French fries. Man, that shit was so good.
Sounds like it. It's got all the good stuff, man. This feels right down the middle on the nose test, man.
Nice. That's where you want to be, right? Right in the hybrid zone.
That's what I like. I mean, I don't remember what it was advertised as, so I was just curious. Anybody out there? It's a hybrid, maybe slightly, yeah, 60-40. Yeah, I was getting somewhere near the middle there, so cool.
What is it again?
The peanut butter bread?
Peanut butter breath.
Yeah.
Sorry. Short
No, you're good, man. No, you're there, man. You're Gmode, man. You're Gmode.
I was gonna say, I'm like, ice cream cake. I'm like, no, it's not ice cream cake. I would have remembered ice cream cake.
No. Remember what you had? Do you remember what happened to you?
Yeah, man.
What was the license tag on the car that hit you?
GMO.
Uh-huh. And the second car was with what? You switched over to blue something then.
Blue candy.
Blue
Oh,
candy.
I technically started with the blue candy, and then went to
GMO.
GMO, and then went back to the blue candy because the GMO
Oh.
was too much. I think I'm gonna go back to the GMO though. You know,
You had an old stew sandwich is what you had.
Dosido and Mendo breath.
A beef stew sandwich.
This is a blue candy. This is a blue candy.
That's funny.
Blue candy.
Ganja baby.
Let me get one of these little nuggets of GMO.
I need to like this Michael Franti song on Spotify. Keep this shit coming. Ganja Baby. I like that one.
What is it?
Ganja Baby by
Ganja baby.
Michael Franti.
Carry down the chimney to the
Got a big old foot on the front of his album cover, kind of like this, but a foot going this way, actually.
There's the GMO. Does it light help or make it worse?
It's perfect now. Back and forth. Oh, dang, that looks yummy.
Is it focused or no?
Yeah, it's focused. Yeah, it looks great. Nice and frosty and green and
Yeah, it's pretty good, and it's only like $160 an ounce.
Damn. And it smells like last century's beef stew, huh?
Yeah.
On a fresh open can of last century's beef stew.
It's funky. It's like it's beef funk. Man, this is funky. Yeah, it's some funky shit.
Dude, I wear this hat all the time. Somebody else wonder where I look like wearing a hat. I usually wear a hat when I'm not wearing headphones sometimes, but that's how I usually roll the hat.
Nice, man.
This hat with all my pins. I finally found it. It was missing. I found it. I was struggling with that, bro. Struggling with losing this. I've been wearing this hat most of the time for like 5 years. And then I hate to say it, but I covet the pins on this hat. And so I was bumming when I couldn't find the hat for 2 months. And I just found it today. I'm stoked. The hat itself is a Riptech hat. Well, Rip Master on the other side. I got a green one that I wear in the interim, and but it doesn't have the pins. So anyhow,
I'm glad you found your hat.
me too, man. Nothing like getting your hat back, right?
Yeah, trust me. I know what you're talking about there.
Right on, man. What pins? Hang on, Sam.
Hold up. Whee!
I've got one here that's a dupe over here. This has all three on them. But when Troy and I went to Wisconsin, I had the silver Dynavap pin already, or yeah, I'd already had that, but they had just come out with the Azurium and Rosium pins, and they hadn't been lasered yet. So we caught them before our process. Troy has them too, and they're dope as shit. I like them. So they're unlabeled Vap cap, those things. See if we'll get into focus.
I hope I didn't give mine away.
Yeah, these are awesome. So I've got one Azurium here on the front with the Vrip Master, which is usually facing backwards, and then this rolling with those down on the side.
They see you rolling.
Love that shit.
All right, Jerry, I'm gonna hit this GMO.
Loving the hat action. All right, Emily. Emily likes the hat. All right, it's a cool hat, man. I like it.
I'm gonna grind up the rest of it before I hit it.
I like
there.
usually running around.
Otherwise, I might be
That's me
GMO.
with my hat.
Oh, where is this snug on
My pins,
I'm
my
muted.
headphones.
There's
There you go.
Okay.
I have a. If you look at my Instagram, Stickstones420. If you look at my Instagram, there's a picture while we were there when I first got these. I have it on my my beanie, and it's a killer beanie. It's a Rasta kind of a beanie, but not so subtle, but subtle, and not like real loud. And it's stylish. I dig it. And I had these on there, and it goes really good with that. So, and then after that, I put them on here because this is my everyday hat. So, yeah, man. Yeah, Nate, we should play soon. I'm gonna talk to Troy. We'll figure out when we should play that, especially over the holidays. I won't be around for Christmas, but I'll be around before and after, and it'd be fun to get back in there. Especially on this Christmas thing. They're gonna have that all month, right? The Christmas thing, the zombies, Christmas zombies. Is that going on for a while?
Can you hear me?
I can now, yeah.
Oh, okay. How about now?
I can still hear you.
No, How about zombies right now? I mean,
Oh, got you.
you, me, Nate, whoever else is there, Matt, Monk, someone's there. I'm gonna hit this GMO though, so probably gonna be a zombie myself.
Oh yeah, right on. Okay, so you'll be on my team. Yeah, that'd be fun. We can do some zombs. Excuse me.
Oof. Ooh. Damn. That one put hair on your chest.
Oh gosh, I love those. I love the hit right after I've really gotten a good crumble after on a nugget bowl. Once you get that good crumble, that hit is like yeah.
What?
All right, so this has
Okay.
one of those. They good that way.
Oh man, it's like
All right, man. Well, we're gonna do that, man. Let's wrap this puppy up. I have a taste for blood.
oh. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, we've been going a couple hours, man. We're on time.
Wait, it's only 6 o'clock.
What's that, brother?
Oh my, 8 o'clock. I get you.
One of those.
I want to keep going because Turkey was in the chat.
Turkey in the chat, right on.
Turkey's in the chat, gentlemen. Turkey. So, cheers, turkey. Cheers. I did an awesome turkey call cough earlier. Is that why you showed up? That's awesome.
A turkey called cough.
Yeah. You know, like the one that sounds like a turkey call.
I don't know what that sounds like.
Well, sounds like a time for you to rewind, Jerry. Go watch it. I don't know, I can't do it again. I can't reenact it.
You're gonna replay me back, huh? That's awesome, man. I'll watch the tape, man. I'll rewind it.
I can't do them on command. Like, I don't know. I don't think I've ever done it. I mean, I've done it before, but Long Riot
Sing to me, Troy.
feels like a marching band in my chest. Long Riot. The only rhymes that I thought of were inappropriate, so I discontinued the Long Riot song. But I still feel like there's a Long Riot going on. Like I want to cough my face off, but I'm just
That's what I want to hear, man. I want to start making those noises for you. Okay, that's my new noise when you mute.
I don't know.
You guys help me remember that.
The Lung Riot, the cough chi. The cough chi is it varies. It's like speaking in tongues, man. It's an art form. You have to connect with the spirit of the cough, of the Lung Riot, and let it express itself in its own natural way. That way you don't have to cough, whether it's throat singing or high pitched vocals or.
That makes sense. So you're diving in and jumping into and through the cough to the other side and rolling with it and finding something that you didn't know was there.
Yeah.
Expressing it through your chi.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Cough
Neo in the
chi.
Matrix.
Cough chi.
Become one with the Lung Riot. You know, like have you ever like focused on the pain?
Not
like,
coughing, any kind of pain.
No, like when you're like walking, you're like when your foot hurts or your knee hurts or something like that. Just like focus on just that pain, like nothing else. Like focus on it so hard that you have to like figure out what it is. Like, is this something pulling? Is this something poking? Is this something rubbing? And when you focus on it so hard, it almost becomes like an abstract thing. It's like no longer a pain that you're feeling. It just becomes this thing that you can almost just like, oh, well, whatever. And just like set it to the side.
Dude, I like that. So you do that with focus. And you focus on the issue. I did something like that the other day, a little different. We were walking down the street coming home. It was cold as shit. And we had a three block walk. And I chose to question it is how I did the same kind of a thing where I don't know if it's the same or not, but I was really cold and didn't like it and realized, wait a minute, I'm doing this to myself right here. Why did I decide this shit was cold? I was taught this was cold, and actually, why was I taught that cold was bad? And why do I even think this cold is cold? I'm in fucking Florida for all things and purposes. So, and then I said, well, instead of thinking of being cold, let's just feel it for a little bit. And I just focused on the feelings, and it turned into an exhilarating tingling all along the arms and back of the neck, and but instead of being cold, it was oh man, what you know what I mean? It was like exhilarating the feeling that you get when you don't put the interpretation of pain on it. And it was a good 4 or 5 seconds of that before my interpretation of cold overwhelmed the moment again. And I went, oh fuck, it's cold again. But I was able to do it for a little bit there, man. It was kind of fun.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So same kind of thing, you get your mind into a different space.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I
focus on the physical is what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when I was a dipshit high schooler doing like the mind over matter, like I worked as a dishwasher at this supper club, and taking plates right out of the dishwasher was insane. Like they were so fucking hot. But the faster you can get them out of the tray, the faster you could get caught up on the workload, and the faster you could sneak out for a cigarette break or smoke a joint or whatever. So shit would come out of the dishwasher, and it's like, oh man, if I load it right now, I could get that last thing in there and have a 15-minute break, So I mind over matter, dude. I was like, if I can pick up this plate and just see how long I can hold on to it. Like it's not hot. It's not hot. It's not hot. Like it's fucking hot. But like catching the pain, like catching the sting and understanding the sting before it becomes a reaction of let go. There's an embrace there. And I never injured myself, but I got to a point where everyone in the kitchen knew that I could take the shit right out of the dishwasher. Like the thing goes off, I open the fucking door, I let the steam clear, and whoop, 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 I can.
That shit's hot as balls too, man. That's some serious heat.
Yeah, but it was, it didn't come overnight. I guess I've always been like that, mind over matter type shit.
That's cool, man. You were that guy. I tried that a couple of times when I was in restaurants. I said, fuck that. That's too hot for me. That's funny, man. So yeah, there you go. Focus on it, mind over it, get physical with it. Gravity bongs.
Now I have carpal tunnel, so now it's the same thing. Now I can take a pizza out of the oven. I don't do that often, but I mean I do. Like I'll grab the pizza and pull it onto the tray. I can do that.
That's still real damn hot.
When my sister got married, I was like one of the dudes that had to like light the candles and do all the stupid shit. And at the end of the ceremony, I had to put the candles out, and I totally just put them out with my fingers instead of using the little, like the fucking fancy thing. I was just like, psst, psst,
yes. I used to do that. Look at my fingers. That was fun, man.
Yeah.
I liked it. The sizzle. That was cool.
Yep.
So I still, when I haven't done it in a long time, the first time I try to do it, it's a little bit scary. You know what I mean? But I still, it's like,
I remember some of those church candles were big, and the wicks were big, and I was like, oh shit.
Oh yeah. Did it still work?
Yeah. I remember being a little bit panicked. I didn't fully commit on all of them.
And you have to. So you got some. Did you?
I did. On one of them I did like a splash in the wax, and actually got waxed. Made a little mess.
Yeah, that hurts for a bit too.
Yeah.
Well, it can if you get in the wrong part of the tender parts of your knuckles or something.
Right. Yeah. In between the fingers. Miss Church. Yeah. Somebody mentioned Vape Church. At this point, Vape Church has more fucking subscribers than Troy Time 420. But we'll bring that around. I haven't even made a video yet for the new Troy Time 420 channel.
Right. Yeah. You'll get there, man.
I'll get there. Anyway, zombies. You down for some zombies? It's 8:13. It's almost 420 somewhere. So see everybody in the 420 Vapes on Discord, and we'll not see you next Friday, but see you New Year's Day. That's our next stream.
That's exactly right. So 2 weeks. We'll miss you. Merry Christmas. You guys are dope in the chat, man. But Yeah, man. I will miss you guys, man. We talked about where we're gonna, and I'm just not gonna be in the studio for the any time period that's gonna work. So,
Yep.
my bad, but we'll miss you guys, man.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
We'll be around hanging in the 420 Vape Zone Discord. So go there.
Sweet.
All right.
Sweet.
See you
You guys
then.
are awesome. Peace.
Till next time. Adios.